Welcome to the moment of truth. The Unleashed competition has asked Nigerian young entrepreneurs to come up with viable and sustainable business ideas. The winner gets 2 million naira to start up their business, along with expert mentoring to develop their idea to market. Our second candidate, Alice Adeyeye, founder of Sabel Foods.
Safe Belle Foods is a social enterprise that uses the power of mobile technology and low-cost innovation to provide nutrition services to children between 6 and 59 months by providing a basic, affordable, specially formulated weight gain and macronutrient fortified series made from measured proportion of locally sourced materials like cereals, grains, vegetables, and fruits. We choose to produce using locally sourced materials because average Nigerian eat imported infant cereals and they eat swallow made from cassava like lafu, fufu, and eba, which are high in carbohydrates and provide far lesser amount of vitamins and minerals their body may need to grow and develop, hence causes the children to be malnourished.
Alice Adeyeye is the executive director of Safe Belle Foods. She is a development psychologist with over 7 years experience working with the orphans and vulnerable children in the shelters and in the community. Alice is an African entrepreneur who understands the challenges mothers face in getting healthy food for their children. Safe Belle Foods has provided nutritional and psychosocial support to mothers through training and counseling. Alice also facilitates an online weekly training session tagged Moms Discussions for moms and moms-to-be on her community group called Safe Belle Women Hub.
I am here with Alice. She's getting ready to go in and give her pitch to the judges, and I want to chat with her for a few moments. Alice, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations on making it to the top 5. I want to find out how your experience has been. We've gone from hundreds to 15, and now you're sitting here with me just moments before you're going to meet the judges. What's going on in your heart right now?
Thank you. Firstly, I have to congratulate myself to make it up to this final stage. I actually applied a few days to the end of the application, and when I got the mail, I was so surprised. I was like, wow, so I made it, and they were like, okay, we still need to do video pitching to, you know, to actually bring out the top 5. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I was like, hey, another voila. So it was very stressful doing a 5-minute video pitch with all the things that we need to discuss, with all the things we need to pass across. It was very, very stressful as in mixing that 5 minutes. And here we are today, and I'm really, really happy to be here. And I hope to put my best in presenting my idea to the judges, and I know I can make it.
I know you can make it too. Congratulations. I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm Alice Adeyeye, the Executive Director at Safe Belle Foods. Safe Belle Foods is a social enterprise that solves the problem of underweight and micronutrient malnutrition among children. In Safe Belle Foods, in the past 10 months, with the joint efforts of I and my team members, we have been able to make the revenue of 4,140,000 naira using the women-only distribution model. And then in Safe Belle Foods as well, it's the aim to be among the best leading nutrition service provider in Africa within 5 years. Safe Belle Foods needs a fund of $16,100 in order to complete another registration, acquire more raw materials, and then to cover our operational and marketing costs so that we can increase our production output at the end of the month, at the end of 12 months, and then we'll be able to increase our production from 1,000 packs to 5,000 packs per cycle. And then in Safe Belle Foods as well, we are able to onboard and rebrand women, and we've been able to complete our business registration. Thank you. So now I'd like to present my product for you to see.
Awesome, would like to see it.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I can see that it's different flavors, right?
Yes, sir.
Because there's brown here and then orange.
Multiple.
Can you talk about the flavors?
Okay, the 3 products, they're actually made from locally sourced materials like cereals, grains, vegetables, and fruits. This is just to enable the children to grow and develop properly, because it's our aim to make sure that every child is well grown in their height, weight, and energy level for their age.
Okay, Alice, good presentation and well done. Well done. Of course, malnutrition is a big problem here, and this is part of the SDG goals. So good job you're doing. But my question is this: are you working towards getting NAFDAC or the normal certifications?
We are in the process of completing the NAFDAC registration.
Oh.
But yes, you know, we have to first do the trademark.
Absolutely.
That's the registration of the name.
I know.
So
Yeah.
after that, we complete the NAFDAC registration. That is what we are looking at before the end of the year, so that our products will be available in every supermarket.
Okay, so you talk about using women as part of your selling model, and that's a good strategy. But then I need to understand, how do you get in touch with these women, and how do they make money? How do they get paid from this?
Okay, you know, we use women-only distribution model. They come, they get the products, but the thing is they pay in advance before they get the products, and then they go out to sell at their home price.
Right. So I'm curious. You said 4 million, right?
140,000 naira. 4,140,000 naira in revenue.
In revenue. Okay. That's across. How long was that? Was that 18 months?
10 months.
10 months. Right. Yeah. How old is the company now? How old is the business?
A year.
A year now. Listen. So what's your cost?
Sir?
What's your cost?
The cost of production per one.
No, out of the 4,440,000, what's your profit?
That's 2,970,000 naira.
Okay. So half of that. So what's your cost for one?
One cost us 1,150 naira.
To produce, right?
Yes.
And
So
pack.
Including the pack, including the label and
Yeah,
everything.
cost of production.
1,250 naira.
1,250.
So what's your profit?
Aside
margin?
from the beans porridge,
Okay. So what's your profit? What's the average profit margin that you
per
get?
one, that's 52%.
50%.
Okay.
So
So
just to clarify, how much do you sell this to?
Final
sell.
final
Yeah. What's the final?
Our aim is to make sure that we provide a basic and affordable complementary food for the poorest household in order to have a nutrient-dense diet. Because from our research, we found out that average children, they take carbohydrate, foods that are rich in carbohydrates, and then swallow, especially from cassava, like eba, fufu, lafu. And these foods are very rich in carbohydrate, providing them low calories and then providing them low vitamins and minerals that body may need to develop, hence causing them to be malnourished. So that's why we are aiming towards selling at an affordable price for the poorest household, which is 1,500 naira. And each product can serve a family of 5 square meals.
okay, so where are you currently based? Where is the company
Ibadan,
based?
Ibadan.
Okay. So what's your scalability plan? What's your plan towards scaling up? Do you want to do the distribution from Ibadan? Do you know?
Presently, we have a department store, like a retail store in communities in Ogun State and Oyo State. That's 15 retail stores. And what we do is that we pay for shelf space in an existing store in the community, in the remote communities, because we are here to complete our NAFDAC registration, and it's limiting or it's restricting us from providing our products to be in supermarkets.
Absolutely.
So right now, we still reach out to people in the remote community because they are the ones that need this thing most, because we have high amounts of children that are malnourished in the rural area, in the remote communities.
Okay, sorry. So my last question. I know a lot of people do this,
Yes.
try to focus on creating solutions for children, especially malnutrition and all that. So how are you different?
Okay, what makes us different is that aside from producing these products, we also have a service that we provide for mothers and mothers to be. Mothers with children under 5 years old. there is a platform we have for them whereby they have direct contact with us, and then we also provide after-sales services for them and their meal plans. So what we do for these mothers to be and moms that have children under age 5, we give them nutrition education. And we also provide psychosocial support for them, because aside from the children needing nutrition in order to grow well, these children need psychosocial support to enable them to relate well and then to develop well. Even their mothers, they need training on how to use this product, because it is one thing for us to give it to them. It is another thing for them to know how to use them. So we give them this training and counseling. And from this community that we serve, we have 20 press households that will train resource optimization, and then we also give them training.
I've gotten what I wanted to. Thank you so much. Any questions?
So yeah, the last question would be, tell us your history. Like, what did you study in school? Why did you start this business?
I'm a psychologist, and I've worked with orphans and vulnerable children for over 7 years in the shelter and on the field. So this is what led to the idea, because in the shelter, most children that we have are malnourished, and taking these children to the hospital to get them, to make them healthy, it takes a lot of process and a lot of money, which means there is a need for these children to take complementary feeding that contains minerals and vitamins, and also that are rich for them to stay healthy and active. So it's something I've seen in these children when working with them in the facility and also in the community. And among my team, I have a pediatric nutritionist, where this person has an experience of over 5 years. She has worked with... How many people do you have on your team? I have four. The pediatric nutritionist, the director of finance, the operation manager.
Thank you, Alice. We are past the time. Thank you.
Today, I'm having a conversation with Lanre Akilago on what it takes to have a winning business idea. So stay with us. Lanre Akilago is a Nigerian businessman best known as the founder of the e-commerce site drinks.ng. Born in London, England, Lanre Akilago became involved in the tech space as a college student. These were his formative years within the tech space, graduating in marketing and multimedia. This led on to joining Universal Pictures, a number of digital marketing agencies, and finally settling at IBM. After a successful career in the digital advertising space, he joined the executive team of AVO TV, which brought him back to Africa and eventually immersed in the launch of drinks.ng.
Next time on The Unleashed.
So are you currently selling this?
No.
You're not selling
Yes, we lack the capacity. I fabricated a furnace and some interlocking molders.
Okay.
So I use my hands and some kind of press jack to compress it to have a lot. Then I paved 10 square meter.
So the machine will allow you to...
Yes, the capacity of the machine is about making 500 to 1,000 blocks per hour, the extruder machine.
Thank you, Alice Adeyeye, for giving us a peek into your dreams and aspiration. That's it for today, people. We'll see you next time.